I didn't want to make this video, but I have to make this video because till this day, people are asking my thoughts and opinion on none other than Yarishna Ayala's guest posting.
You can get her up close like that.
How's it going, everybody? Johnny Styles here with the Ones That Were Alive, and today we're going to be talking about Yarishna Ayala's guest posting. You guys wanted me to talk about it, and I'm here talking about it one more time. Yarishna guest posted at the NPC Junior Nationals this past weekend. She was wearing a yellow outfit, and I'm sure most of you have many opinions and ideas that are good to share with the world, but it's also good to share my opinion on it because you guys want to hear it. So here it goes. Before I get into the video itself, I want to say that guest posting has been around forever, not 90s, the 80s, the 2000s. And I remember when I was coming up in the ranks around 2009, 2010, 2013, every time I went to an event, there was always guest posters. Nowadays, in the NPC shows, you don't see that as much. But when I remember seeing the flyers and in the internet, I remember people saying, okay, so and so is going to be there as a guest poster. In my mind, not only I was in the press pit working, but I was expecting this guest poster to show up because the fan in me thinking, okay, this is going to be a great spectacle to watch. And what happened was, back in the day, some people had it and some people don't. When you're going to do a guest posting, you're going to have to bring something special for people to watch. You're an attraction, okay? So what ended up happening in most of the guest postings that I ended up covering back in the day for the press, they weren't very good. Competitors came in, just some of them had a cap on, some of them were not in shape, some of them just had some tights, some old like tights, classic physique type of tights. They were not even doing anything happy, just doing 5 or 6 posings and then jumping in the crowd, taking some few shots and, going to the podium, talking, very out of breath, and then just end up leaving. As a fan, that was very underwhelming because as a fan, most of these people are waiting for you for hours, okay? The guest poser usually doesn't go on until the very end. That changes between promoter and promoter. But what I always liked, it's when you're a performer and you're getting paid to do a guest posting, you have to entertain that crowd. You got to bring something special, not only for you, but for those fans that, live in person that are trying to watch you as you do your special guest posing. People that are just not doing it, we're not even cutting it for you. Some people did prepare. Kai Green comes to mind. When Kai Green does a guest posting, he wears a mask, he wears some like cool bondage stuff, and he has a glove, and the song he uses as a storyline. Nick Trigili, I remember he came out as the Ultimate Warrior, and he did the whole Ultimate Warrior shtick. And unless you're in really, really, really good shape, you can probably pull off just standing there and doing some posings. But people like to be entertained. You're there for the entertainment factor. When Sean Roden came out, he came out to a slow song, but he had something on, he had a hat. He made you believe that what you want to watch is it's a form of entertainment. It didn't matter if he was 100% in shape or not. I remember in the southern states, it's a big popular show in Florida. A few years ago, there was a bikini guest poser. It was the girl that won the year prior. They brought her back to do a guest poser because that's what they do, or that's what they did before. And I remember, how is this gonna work? How is this gonna work? A bikini guest poser. How is this gonna work? These are not girls like the fitness girls, for example. Fitness girls, if you invite a fitness professional to do a guest pose, you know that that fitness professional is gonna do a whole routine with a costume and everything's gonna be cool. No, this is just a bikini girl. What ended up happening, she brought in a whole costume and a whole, she looked like a magician. And while she was doing transitional poses, she was taking the hat off, the jacket off, the glove off, and eventually she revealed the bikini that she wore the year prior. She did the whole shtick, moving, posing left to right. And it was awesome. It was awesome. It's very entertaining for fans and for everybody live in attendance. The whole wellness posing, guest posing events, this is not new. This has been happening for a while now. Obviously, it's new here in America because we only had wellness for 2 years here. But in my opinion, when you're gonna do a guest posting, you should be prepared for something. It shouldn't be just you up there. This is just my personal opinion, of course. It doesn't matter if it's Yarishna, if it's Franciale, if it's whoever. It could be the best looking, the best number one ranked person in the world. If you're hired or if you're getting paid to do a guest posing, the word guest posing is you're the guest and you're providing entertainment. Provide a storyline. Provide some type of different presentation that shows your body, but at the same time shows your personality. What happened in this show was that Yarishna came out with a yellow dress. It was a short dress, but kind of see-through-ish. And then she ended up, just posing regularly. Now, remember, Yarishna is supposed to be in shape year-round. I have no idea why she wouldn't had a bikini under it or why she wouldn't come out and just pose with the whole wellness bikini. I haven't spoken to Yarishna in a while. Okay, I know she's on tour with Karol G, which is a Latin America reggaeton type of superstar, and a lot of you have been sending me updates from her, and her updates are all covered up. She's covering herself, and it's weird because most of the updates that we've seen are not very new. Those are updates that we kind of seen before, and some of you have actually hinted that she might be pregnant. So I don't know. I cannot confirm. This is just allegedly, and this is just rumors from the conspiracy theories that I have in my DMs that you guys can grab a little bit of thing like this big and make it this big. So it's one of those things that you never know. If she's pregnant, then we'll find out sooner or later. If she's not, we'll find out sooner or later. I do know that before she eventually came back to the league, I knew that was on her mind. If you don't know, she has a twin sister, and in her mind, she's always wanted like twins. And I know that having a family, that was part of in her mind, in her ideas, in her plans for the future. But the wellness class jumped in to the IFBB Pro League, and that's when she decided to come back and put a hold on those plans. So for all my conspiracy theories up there, what do you guys think? Yeah, honestly, let me know in the comments below. Let me know if you like this type of guest posing, or if you would like guest posers to create some type of storyline. Because remember, it's up to the promoter to grab your attention and be like, you know what, I want you to be in my show and I'll pay you to be the guest poser. The reason we're not seeing that as much is because for a while there, a few years ago, guest postings were really not that cool. And competitors were just showing up just for showing up. And it was a very big letdown. If you ask me as a fan, it's a very big letdown unless you look ridiculously good. If you look if you look crazy and you did a show 2 weeks ago and you are in crazy shape, you can jump in there with a shirt, you tear your shirt off and you look awesome. But if you're not in shape and you're, in so decent shape, then it's one of those things that you just have to create something for the audience. You got to create an entertainment factor for the audience to be entertained. And for the girl or the guy that's on the fans, they're on the stands and they're watching you, what are they going to take away from it? Oh my God, I like this, like that. If I don't know anything about the class, what am I taking away from this? Because when I saw Yarishna walking in this yellow dress, I didn't take anything away from it. It's just like a runway model, just modeling left and right, back and front, and just walking, For me, it wasn't really all that. I know that girls can do better. I know that she can do better. And I know that she's always in shape. So in my opinion, she should have just done something to show at least the entire wellness physique. She doesn't have to be in perfect shape. We all know she's technically in the off season. We all know she's been in Colombia and all these places. We all know she's been traveling. We all know that she's doing this all over the world and all these appearances. So let me know what you guys think. Comment below. Let me know. And this has been Johnny Styles, the Godfather of Wellness. Let's do this.